Hi, my name is Kate Barnett, and I did my unit over the weather and seasons. My grade level was kindergarten, and my first center is the 4 seasons. Inside this folder is a piece of paper that has boxes for spring, summer, winter, fall on it. And for on-level students, or below-level students, will just draw themselves with their seasonal clothing on. On-level students will draw themselves with their clothing and objects representative of the season. And then GT will draw both of those things, and then plus the landscape in the background. My second center is temperature, hot or cold. This worksheet I got from livinglifeintentionally.blogspot.com. She has a whole unit on her website, but I didn't choose to use the whole unit. I just used a couple of her worksheets off of there. On this one, when you print it off, you can print it off in color, but my printer does not print color. So you cut and paste these items into the appropriate box. Below level will just cut and paste. On level will label these items, and GT will label and then draw additional items and label those items as well. My third center is numbers, words, and numerals. In this one, I have another worksheet from Living Life Intentionally that has pictures that are representative of the seasons, and then it has this additional worksheet, which is hard to see, but these are dotted numbers, and they'll trace the numbers and then cut them out and paste them next to the appropriate number on the larger worksheets. My fourth center is called Raindrop and Cloud Edition. For this center, you need to know my system. Here, this would be an example of a name card that would be on a student's desk. So I have a blue star here, and the blue star represents on-level students. Purple represents below level, and pink represents gifted and talented. So this way I don't have to go to a student and tell them you're below level, you're on level, you're gifted and talented. They can just get their colored star and know that they're supposed to use the materials in the folders with that color star. So in this folder I have 3 bags of coins. I have coins with a pink star on the back, which you can't see, coins with a blue star, and coins with a purple star. So my name tag has a blue star on it, so I'm going to get the blue coins, the blue star coins out. These coins have numbers that have either raindrops or clouds on them. So we're going to pick out, they'll mix these up and pick them out, 1 raindrop number and 1 cloud number. So I have 5 and 9. There's a worksheet in here. So they're going to fill in on the worksheet with the corresponding picture. We had a raindrop with a 5 and a cloud with a 9. So the 5 plus the 9 is going to equal 14. So I have 10 spaces here for them to do that, and of course all of the students are going to work at a slower pace, but every set of coins has a different level of number on them. The lower level has lower numbers and the GT has higher numbers. So just depending on how fast they can work with their numbers is how many they'll get through in their amount of time that they have. So if they don't get through with all of them, that's okay. Just as many as they can get through and however long they have to work on it. My next center is weather sight word sentences. So I have, again, the stars on these. I have my blue star, my purple star, and then my pink stars on these cards. So I have a blue star, so I'm going to pick my blue star flashcards, and all the flashcards have pictures on them with a sight word. I'm going to use my worksheet, and here is the rainbow, which is what this sight word is on. So play, and I'm going to make a sentence with my sight word play, and I'm going to say something like, I play ball, or I play with my sister. And I have 4 like that with different weather related pictures on them. So that is the weather sentences, and the sight words are either at a lower level or a higher level depending on the stars in this unit. For the gifted students, they're actually, some of them are first grade sight words to make it a little more challenging. The last one is color by number. This I also got off of Living Life Intentionally. My daughter colored mine. She's a kindergartner. She's advanced for her grade level. She traced the word weather on this after she finished coloring because she got done pretty quickly. And for on-level students, they can do the tracing. For G students, they can write words on the back that also start with a W, have to do with weather, or draw a picture of weather that day. Accommodations for children with dyslexia. At this age, they're just learning to read, so there's not a lot of writing down that I can do, and I'll be going around telling them how to do these centers, giving them instructions. But what my daughter's teacher does when a student needs extra help in the classroom, she has them have like buddies that can help them. A student that she knows is capable of helping someone that needs a little extra with their instructions or with their behavior, she will assign a student that is above and beyond, and they know can go and ask their buddy for help. So with a student with dyslexia, that's what I would do. And also, a student should know that they can come to me at any time for extra instruction. And for ELL students, I have not experienced this firsthand because I'm not in a classroom, but I know that a lot of pictures and gesturing can help them to understand the vocabulary words and the language, and activating their back knowledge is very important. And during a year like this, we're experiencing the weather seasons every day and every year. It's something that they've gone through for their entire lives. So doing a lot of talking about it, reading stories, can easily activate that background knowledge because I know that it's something that they have. So hopefully we can make the connections there before we start going into these activities on their own, and then they'll be more equipped to do them by themselves. But again, any student that needs help should know that they come to me and ask for help. I should not be
unapproachable at any time unless I'm working one-on-one with another student. So I hope that you enjoyed my unit, and I hope that I explained it thoroughly.